right, everybody, this is a tune. It's called The Floating Bridge. And in this song, it's an interesting song because it's written by a fellow named Sleepy John Estes. He wrote this I think in the late 30s. Anyway, he was going to a show, a gig, and he got on one of those things, they call it a floating bridge. You might have seen it in the movies. It's like a raft, they put the donkey and everything, and there's a rope, and they pull him across the river. Anyway, he was on that floating bridge, and it tipped over. He fell into the water, and he couldn't swim. He drowned and actually died, had an out-of-body experience. And when he came to, he wrote this song called Floating Bridge. It goes like this. I never will forget that floating bridge. I never will forget that floating bridge. I never will forget that floating bridge. 5 minutes down in the water I was hid. As I was going down, I threw up my hand. As I was going down, I threw up my hand. As I was going down, I threw up my hand, saying, Lord, have mercy, put me on dry land. They carried me in the house, and they laid me across a bed. They carried me in the house, and they laid me across the bed. Oh, they carried me in the house. They laid me across the bed. 5 gallons of muddy water was in my head. My mama, she told me, quit being a bum. My mama, she said, quit being a bum. My mama, she told me, she said, quit being a bum. Go somewhere, settle down, get yourself a job. Screaming and crying. The people on the bridge were screaming and crying. The people on the bridge, they were screaming and crying, saying, Lord, have mercy while we're gone. will forget that floating bridge. I never will forget that floating bridge. I never will forget that floating bridge. Say 5 minutes down in the water I was heading. I said 5 minutes down in the water I was heading. I said 5 minutes down in the water I was hit. Floating bridge, 5 minutes down. Sleepy John Estes.